Ever dreamt of being a stock market whiz? Buying low, selling high, and raking in the cash? Maybe you've seen those fancy financial channels with analysts in suits barking about options and spreads. But let's be honest, that world can feel intimidating. There are so many platforms out there, and with all the financial jargon, it's enough to make your head spin. So, if you're like most people and just want a way to invest without needing a degree in finance, you might have stumbled upon eToro. eToro's whole thing is making investing social and accessible. They use a system called copy trading, where you can basically mirror the moves of seasoned investors. Sounds pretty cool, right? But before you jump in, there's one crucial question: where exactly is eToro based in the US? This might seem like a minor detail, but trust me, it's important. Especially when you're dealing with your hard-earned money. So, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of eToro and find out exactly where they set up shop in the land of opportunity. Now, eToro itself is actually an Israeli company. They've been around for a while, starting back in 2007, and they've grown into a global platform with millions of users. But that doesn't tell the whole story. The reason location matters is because regulations for financial institutions can vary depending on where they operate. So, for US users, it's important to know that eToro has a separate entity specifically for handling American business, eToro USA. And that's where things get interesting. Now, we don't need to get bogged down in legalese, but let's just say eToro USA is based in a pretty happening spot, Hoboken, New Jersey. That's right, across the river from the bright lights of New York City. Hoboken itself is a cool little town with a young, professional vibe. So, it makes sense that eToro USA would choose this spot to set up their US headquarters. But having an office in Hoboken doesn't tell the whole story. Remember, eToro is a global company with a focus on technology. So, it's likely they have other teams spread out across the US, working remotely or perhaps in smaller satellite offices. The important takeaway is that eToro USA has a physical presence in the United States, which can be reassuring for some investors. It shows a certain level of commitment to the US market and provides a point of contact if needed. Of course, just because they have a US office doesn't mean eToro is perfect. Like any financial platform, there are always risks involved. So, be sure to do your own research before you invest any money. Read the fine print, understand the fees, and make sure you're comfortable with the level of risk involved. But hey, at least now you know where to find eToro USA if you ever need to get in touch. So, there you have it, the not-so-secret location of eToro USA. Hopefully, this little explainer cuts through the confusion and helps you feel a bit more confident if you're considering using their platform. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing.